Hey, hi there. This is Murali Sundaram, your happiness coach, and a warm welcome for this video class on how to wake up early in the morning, become more productive and happy in your life. This is going to be an approximately a 30-minute session, and in this session, I am not going to tell you some of the basic things that you've already heard, that if you have to wake up early, go to sleep early. I'm not going to tell you that you should not watch television or iPad or any of your screen time just before going to sleep. Okay, I am not going to tell you that you have to eat little earlier so that you can sleep little early. I'm not going to tell you any of the routine stuff which you've already heard, because you've already tried all these things and it was an utter failure. So are you someone who is really struggling to wake up early in the morning and become more productive? And this video lesson is for you. My name is Murali Sundaram, popularly known as the Happiness Coach. And in this video class, I'm going to share with you, number one, why you are struggling to wake up early in the morning. Okay. And number two, what is the science behind waking up early in the morning and why it's really important to wake up early in the morning. And number three, I'm going to share with you some 7 or 8 unusual ways or unusual techniques of how you can wake up early in the morning. So does all these things really interest you? If it really interests you, quickly share with me on the chat bar your city, where are you from, and also share whether you are an early bird or a night owl. Let me see what kind of a person are you, so accordingly I can share with you some of my knowledge and experience with you. And here is also one more interesting thing, and if you have any questions you want me to answer during the session, I will also answer as I proceed further. So just go ahead and type your name, your city, and just mention whether you are an early bird or a night owl. There are two kinds of people. Huh? There's one more variety who is little on a later stage. Just go ahead and share on the chat bar what kind of person are you. And then I'm going to share with you some interesting techniques, absolutely interesting techniques, which I have practiced in my life. And also some of my friends and some of my students, some of my teachers who have practiced some of the unusual methods, because as a person, it's very important to wake up early in the morning. So if you have just joined this video lesson, just go ahead, type your name, your city, and also mention whether you are a night owl or an early bird. Go ahead and type. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you, Kavalneet from Delhi, for joining. Thank you, Kavalneet, saying hi. And thank you, Mitran. Thank you from Coimbatore, joining and mentioning that you are an early bird. Thank you very much for that. Okay. So, and also Malpati, Vijayawada, and you're also a night guy. Wow, very nice, very interesting. So I have a lot of people from the night, I believe. Very interesting. Kavalneet Singh, I know you are a night guy, side bed partner. And Sunny Dia, thank you very much. You are an early bird. Wow, welcome. You are like me. That's nice. Good. So, in this session, I'm going to share with you something very, very interesting. Okay. But before I share with you, let me quickly give you a little bit of brief. Many of you know me already, but I have helped more than 190,000 business leaders and professionals to become more successful, to become more productive and make a lot of money, and also become happy in their life. Okay. So the reason why I'm just sharing these things with you today is, fortunately, I've been very lucky to wake up early in the morning for many, many years. And because of that, I was able to become more productive and able to balance my family life and my professional life. I see many of my friends struggling because of this, and they end up in having huge amount of stress in their life, and they destroy their health and happiness, and all the hard-earned money, they just waste their hard-earned money for taking care of their health. Okay, so that's the reason I'm going to share with you all these tips for absolutely free. And because you have joined me today, I'm going to start the session with a gratitude gift from my side. Okay. Yeah. So I'm going to share with you a gift with you that not only this particular topic of how to wake up early, there are many, many questions that are unanswered in your mind. Okay. There are many, many questions you want to get yourself answered with respect to your life, with respect to your business. So I would like to invite you and become a free member in my Unlimited Happiness private community. This is not a Facebook community. It's an absolutely a private social networking community. So this is my return gift or gratitude gift to you for being part of this video session. Just go and visit this website after this video. Okay, you can just enter your name and email ID and join a community of business owners and professionals who want to grow, who want to share, and who want to help people like you and me. Okay, it's a like-minded community. It's outside Facebook. It's absolutely brilliant, and I'm loving it. Okay, so if you are someone watching this video and you're already part of it, just put some comments below so that people will get motivated. Okay, so that's my return gift. So are you ready to go inside today's session on how to wake up early in the morning? As I'm going to share with you, if you have some questions and doubts you want me to address in the session, just go ahead and post that question below, and I will try to answer as I proceed further. So let's hear. This is the most important thing. Many people ask me, Murali, how are you waking up very early and so consistently every single day? And I wake up almost every single day very early in the morning, whether it's a weekday or a weekend, it doesn't matter. It's a holiday. It's all the same every single day. And not only me, many successful business leaders across the globe, they always have this very unique habit of waking up early in the morning. Okay, so that's something which is very important. And if you and me can understand why we are struggling, okay, let's understand the first question of why we struggle to wake up early in the morning. Okay, the reason is something very simple. It's again based on the physiology of the body. Every human body has a different rhythm. Okay, we call this as a circadian rhythm or an ultradian rhythm. So by nature, the way in which you have been brought up, the physiology of the body itself is either so it has something called an ultradian rhythm. Say you can't fight the body. Okay, so it will wake up at a particular time only. So is it good or bad? Is it waking up early is very good? Waking up late, is it very bad? No, nothing like that. Absolutely, there's no signs or there is no data to prove that people who wake up early in the morning are far successful than people who wake up late in the morning. There's no study like that. But I'm going to share with you why it's important for you to wake up early in the morning. Okay, by sharing with you the science of this mission. If you understand the science of the mission, you will understand why it's really important to wake up in the morning. Okay, so because of the ultradian rhythm that you are holding, that means every body has a rhythm, and only in a particular rhythm the body will function and your sleep hormones are released, and thereby you wake up. And that particular rhythm, you have tweaked it as you progressed further in your life. Okay, probably the environment you have been brought up was not conducive to wake up early in the morning, or because of your exams, because of the stress in your life, because of the projects you have undertaken, you would have tweaked, and you have reached a place that waking up 7 a.m. itself is a huge Herculean task. Okay, I know many of my friends who can wake up only at 9 or 10 a.m. in the morning, and the reason is because they sleep very late in the night. Now, this is the reason why people are struggling. Okay, let's understand that. That's because of the circadian rhythm. Okay, that's number one. So, is it good or bad? No, it's not good or bad. That's how you've been. That's how you have conditioned this machine. Okay, because of your environment you're brought up in, because of various habits that you have developed as you progressed in your life. So today I'm going to share with you why it's important to wake up early in the morning. Okay, now you have understood why you are not able to wake up, because you can't fight the ultradian rhythm. I'm sure that you would have planned to wake up early in the morning, and you try to change the alarm to 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. and hardly 1 or 2 days you're able to achieve it, and the third day you would have failed. Am I right in saying? Okay, if you have done already something like this, you can comment yes in your comment bar, so that I know that you've already tried varieties of methods of waking up early in the morning and you have failed. Don't worry, there are many people like that who continuously fight with their ultradian rhythm or circadian rhythm, and they miserably fail. So that's the reason why you should know how to operate this machine. To understand how to operate the machine, let's understand the science of this machine. Let's see that every machine has a mechanics, and this machine also has a mechanics with which only this works. See, for this body, okay, now why do we sleep? Sleep is an amazing process of rejuvenation and refreshment, and the body's toxins are removed, detoxifies the body. The body is brought into balance. Okay, so the sleep is really essential, and you will see that more than 7 billion people in the planet are sleeping every single night. So obviously there has to be a logic or a science behind sleeping. And the most important period, okay, during the night is between 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. Okay, that's the time where the body is repairing itself. Okay, the cells which are not working properly, or the organs, the tissues, the detoxification, every bit happens. The whole cleaning up of the process, okay, happens between 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. So minimum 4 hours is required. So if you sleep at 11, well and good. But if you sleep at 12 in the night, you have only 3 hours for the body to be cleansed. If you sleep at 1, you have only 2 hours. And if you sleep at 2, you have only 1 hour for the cleansing of the body. So, and every single day we eat all the junk food in the world. Okay, not only the food that we eat, the amount of radiations we are exposed with. Okay, and also the type of thoughts and belief system we are continuously holding, that also creates more negativity inside the body. So everything gets impacted. So we need minimum that 4 hours for the detoxification of the machine. I hope you are following me. Okay. And what happens at 3 to 5? So this is very, very important. So from 11 to 3, the whole life energy, or we can call as prana, or we can call it as chi. Okay, you can name anything. Okay, the life force which is operating your machine, okay, from 11 p.m. to 3 a.m. it is working to heal this machine. Okay, from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, the whole life energy, we can call this as life force or life energy or a prana or a chi. You can give any name to this, and they actually circulate more in the lungs. Okay, now if the life energy is circulating more at the lung level, okay, now logically that's the time where you're supposed to wake up at the time, go out in the fresh air and practice a lot of good breathing and meditation. Have you seen a lot of monks and saints practice breathing and meditation between 3 to 5 a.m.? Why? It's not because they are holy people. It's not because of that. It's because they understood the logics, or they understood the mechanics of the machine, and they play along with the natural rhythm of this machine. That's the reason they wake up early in the morning, and 3 to 5, they play with their prana or the life energy. So that's the right time that happens. Now, between 5 to 7, okay, what happens is the life energy moves from the lungs to the large intestine. Okay, so that means what? The life energy is going to work around all the waste material that you accumulated in the body. It has to be pooped out. Okay, that's the activity that you're supposed to do between 5 to 7 a.m. And between 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. is where the life energy moves towards the tummy and the stomach. And that's the time where you're supposed to have your breakfast, because that's where the whole life energy is moving around, and thereby the assimilation happens very effectively. So depending upon the time in which we are working, the life energy also circulates in this machine. And it's the same for every mission. 7.1 billion mission in the world operates the same function. Whether you're living in India or France or America or Australia, it doesn't matter. This is how the physiology works. This is how the psychic physiology works also. So when you understand the logics or the mechanics of the machine, now the question will come, okay, now I've understood that I have to wake up a little early in the morning because it is useful for the machine. Okay, and you're fighting against the machine's mechanics because of your habits that you have developed. Okay, because of your lifestyle, because of your work pressure. What happened is you have tweaked, and unfortunately you are not able to wake up early in the morning, though you know you have to wake up early in the morning. Okay, so here is what I want to suggest you now. Okay, I'm going to suggest you some uncommon methodologies of how you can wake up early in the morning. Are you really interested to learn some of the uncommon methods? I'm not going to tell you some common methods, which I've already told. I already told you in the beginning itself, I'm not going to tell you anything which is common. That means you would have heard people saying that you have to go to bed early so that you can wake up early. Have you heard this? And you would have tried this. You would have miserably failed in that. Am I right in saying? And also people would have told you that you should have an early dinner, so that you need to have a 2-hour gap between your dinner and your sleep time so that you will sleep very well. I'm not going to tell you that also. People would have said that you need to get rid of your TV or your iPad or your screens or your mobile phone. Thereby you can sleep early. I'm not going to tell you that also. So I'm going to tell you absolutely something simple, logical, which is easy and practical. That's what I'm going to tell you. Okay. But after listening to me, the very important thing is that you have to choose any one method which is workable for you and take it into action. Because it takes minimum 4 to 7 days for the body to change. Yes, the body can change in 4 to 7 days of continuous effort. Okay, so number one, some simple things. I'll start with something simple. Okay, say for example, your circadian rhythm right now you're able to wake up at 7 a.m. in the morning. Don't fight with your body rhythm and say that tomorrow morning I will wake up at 5 a.m. and go for a walking. It will be a it will be a miserable failure for you. If it's 7 a.m. in the morning, if that's what your wake up time is, start with 15 minutes early. Try for the next 1 week 15 minutes early. Okay, and not just 15 minutes early. You need to set up 2 alarms. Okay, not 1 alarm. You need to have 2 alarm. Yes, 1 alarm will wake you at 7:30. Sorry, 6:30. If you're waking up at 7 and you want to wake up a little early, let's talk about 7 a.m. Wake up time currently is 7 a.m. for you. You have to set up 2 alarms now. 1 alarm will go at 6:30, which is your wake up call, and another alarm which is far away from your bed at 6:45 a.m. That's your cue to get out of the bed. Okay, so this is one successful method that many people have tried. It has worked wonders. Instead of 1 alarm, 2 alarm, 1 alarm immediately next to your bed. I'm sure that you're going to snooze it out. But there is one more interesting alarm which is little farther away. So that's one suggestion from my. I'm going to give you some 7 or 8 suggestions. I don't know which is going to work for you, but it's up to you ultimately which one to choose. Okay, you try and choose. And if you have also tried varieties of techniques, you can also share in the comment column, which will be benefit for some people. Now, second idea is when you wake up early in the morning, you need to have you need to start the day with a happy activity. You should not do anything with a boring activity. You pick and choose one happy activity, like doing a yoga or going for a jogging, going for a walking, or just go out in the open balcony or a terrace or open garden and take some fresh air. I don't know. You can do that. That's one interesting methodology that you should immediately adopt. That means you have to do immediately once you wake up, you need to do one happy activity. Can you do a happy activity? You can pick and choose any one happy activity in your life, and you have to implement immediately after you brush your teeth. That's the second. And the third reason, okay, the third one, okay, this is the most important thing. 95% fail because they don't implement this one technique. You need to have a strong reason why you want to wake up early in the morning. You need to have a strong why. There has to be a purpose attached with it. There has to be some strong emotional reason or a strong reason why you need to wake up early in the morning. So you may have to figure out what's your strong reason. Hey guys, if you're watching this video class, do you have a reason to wake up early in the morning? Just go ahead and type in the comment bar and let me see what kind of a reason you have to wake up early in the morning. Okay, just go ahead. If you're watching this video, just go ahead and comment on the chat bar. What is your reason to wake up early in the morning? Okay, so just go ahead and comment below and let's see what varieties of comments we get from all the viewers today. Okay, just go ahead. So we have seen I have shared with you 2 techniques. Number 1, have a 2 alarm system. Number 2 is start the day with any happy activity. And number 3 is what I've asked you right now. What's your reason? Okay, do you have a strong reason to wake up early in the morning? If you have an answer for this, go ahead and type the answer and let me see what kind of a reason. For me, the reason why I wake up early in the morning is to jump into my happiness community. You know, I've shared with you in the beginning itself, I run a private social networking community called Unlimited Happiness. It's absolutely free. You can also join. And every single day, I write lessons in my happiness community to my mastermind group. And I share some of the happiness techniques in my life. So for me, that's the most important thing, and that's the most happiest activity when I wake up in the morning. So I have one Yoheshwaran who has just shared why he wants to wake up early in the morning. I want to wake up early in the morning to have more time for myself. Wow, that's fantastic. Savalnita said that I want to perform at peak potential. Okay, excellent. To stay. Wow, very good. So a lot of people are actually saying, okay, so I think Raghuram has shared that to do exercise and stay fit, because for you, making fit is very important. Thank you very much for sharing. So, you know, there has to be a lot of reasons. Okay, one reason Nisha has shared. Only reason for me to wake up early in the morning for one day a week is BNI meeting. I know that you're a BNI member, wake up early in the morning. Thank you. And Namrata has shared that I want to write and become an author. Wow, fantastic, Namrata. And all the very best for your book launch. Manoj has shared that I want to become happy and healthy. Wow. And Bhagya Lakshmi, I shared to improve my energy levels for the day so that I can achieve what I have planned. Mithran has shared that I want to wake up early in the morning to meditate. Whoa, you guys have some amazing reasons for waking up in the morning. That's very, very important. You need to write these things in a paper or a chart paper, take a printout and paste it on the wall, which gives you the motivation to wake up in the morning. Okay. And very important is this. Okay. I have learned it from many, many teachers that when you wake up in the morning, the first 10 to 15 minutes or 30 minutes, okay, you need to have a very detailed plan, minute by minute plan. Okay. Do you understand what is my minute by minute plan? That exactly I will wake up at 6:30 a.m. 6:31 to 6:33 is the bathroom brushing and activity. 6:33 to 6:45 I will do this. That means I will come out of my room, stretch my arms, and maybe go to the kitchen, prepare a coffee or a smoothie or a chai. You have to have a minute by minute activity for the first 15 to 30. You have to write it down. Okay. The minute you write down your minute by minute activity for the first 30 minutes, you will find that your brain will never allow you to go back to sleep. So that's one interesting suggestion I want to share with you today. So that's the fourth activity. Number fifth. Okay. Number one. The easiest way, which many of us, okay, some of you only can do this, not everyone. Very few people can do this. Okay. I have heard from my friend, which I don't practice, but my friend practices it. I asked him, how are you waking up early in the morning? He said that, Murali, I have a dog. Okay. I have a pet. Okay. And I have created a morning feeding time for my pet at 6 a.m. in the morning. Okay. I'm generally a 7 a.m. person, but I have created a schedule, but I have to feed my dog the morning breakfast time for my dog at 6 a.m. So because I have to feed my dog, my pet, I have to wake up at 5:55 a.m. just because I have to take care of an hungry pet. Okay. That's a brilliant idea I heard. So if you are a pet lover, this strategy will work wonderfully for you. Fix an early morning breakfast time for your pet. It works wonders if you want to do that. Okay. So that's one suggestion from my side. And also, there is another methodology or this body, as I mentioned to you, has a sleep cycle. Okay, it works on a sleep cycle, and there are 4 stages in your sleep cycle, from a REM sleep to a deep level sleep. Okay, and it keeps on oscillating, goes up and comes down, it goes up and comes down, and you need to do a little bit of trial and error method to figure out when is your REM sleep. Only in your REM sleep you can wake up, not in your deep sleep state. So when you there are a lot of apps have now come. Okay, even there are a lot of apps in your iPad, in your iWatch, or even a lot of mobile apps have come, or even your Fitbit will help you to track your sleep cycles and tells you which is your peak sleep, which is your low level sleep. Okay, so you may have to tweak it. See, for example, if 7 a.m. okay is your deep sleep time, according to the body rhythm, you cannot wake up. So you need to study your pattern for 1 week, understand which is your REM sleep and which is your deep sleep. For example, if 7 a.m. is your REM sleep, there is something 2 hours before, if 7 a.m. is your deep sleep time, 2 hours before is somewhere around 5:30 or 5, you will be in a REM sleep mode. Okay, study the pattern and see whether you can wake up at that time. Change the alarm. So you need to study a little bit of pattern of your physiology, and also create a wake up schedule accordingly. Also, that's one technique. Some of them serious people who really want to wake up early in the morning, they have tried. And the last 2 techniques, okay, which I've been practicing. Come what may, let the heaven may fall. Don't change your alarm time in your mobile phone if you're using your mobile phone as your alarm. Okay, say for example 5 a.m. is your time. Whatever happens, don't edit that time. Let it be always at 5 a.m., even if it's a weekend, even if it's a holiday. So that way, it's very, very important. What happens is the body gets into the rhythm. Okay. So even if you sleep at 2 a.m. in the night, the wake up time is 5 a.m. for you. Wake up from the bed, do something immediately. Follow any of the techniques which I've just shared right now. And probably a little later, take a nap in the afternoon to nullify the sleep portion of your life. So that is also one discipline which we can develop. Little hard, but you can try. Okay, this is one technique which I have always been practicing. Come what may, whatever time I sleep, I always wake up at the same time. And the most important technique is this. Do you know which is the biggest culprit which destroys our willpower to wake up early in the morning? It's the weekend and holidays. Absolutely. From Monday to Friday, you will find some reason to wake up early in the morning. But you know, the Saturday and Sunday, when it comes, your body and mind wants to sleep. Have you experienced it? Your monkey talking to you that you want to sleep very deep on a weekend. This is what many people miss. Okay, because on the weekend, your inside monkey is very strong and it destroys your whole sleep routine. Okay, so what happens, it follows through on the Monday also, then you slowly start losing your interest on Tuesday also, and that's how people have lost interest in waking up early in the morning. They would have tried multiple measures, but they lose it because of this weekend problem. Now, this is my suggestion to you. If you want to be very strong and follow these techniques, thereby you can wake up every single morning and become more productive and feel happier. And whatever reasons you guys have mentioned, if you really want to achieve and do all these things and feel happiness inside, every weekend you need to find a reason, okay, to wake up early in the morning. That means on a weekend, okay, have a weekend jogging group. Join a weekend jogging group, or go to the beach on a weekend. Have a standard practice. Go to the beach, go to the park, have a friend with you who is a weekend friend for you. Thereby you create a weekend schedule. Very, very important is to create a weekend schedule. Okay, probably you can do a badminton, okay, maybe a tennis, or you can do a yoga session together, but you need to sign up for, yeah, you can do a weekend yoga class. You can sign up for any weekend class, which is early morning class, very important, 5 a.m. class. Go for a Tai Chi in the morning, early morning. Go for a yoga, go for karate, go for badminton, go for a Zumba dancing, go for any kind of a weekend early morning class. That will solve your weekend problem. The minute your weekend is structurized and organized, you will find that Monday to Friday, it's super easy for you to stay on the track. So these are some of the ideas which I just thought I'll share with you today in this video class of how to wake up early in the morning. Okay, so if you guys have already practiced any of the techniques which I've just shared, or if you have any other techniques which you have implemented in your life and you have become successful, comment below. That comment will be very, very helpful for someone watching this video. And also I would suggest you to share this video on your social media network and help one friend in your life to wake up early. Probably that friend can become your wake up partner, accountability partner, who will help you to become more successful. Can you do that? So just go ahead and share your comments and feedback about what you heard from me right now in this class. Okay, what is that one thing that you're going to take action right now? Just go ahead and type in the comment bar. What is that one thing you would like to take action after attending this video class? Go ahead and share on the chat bar. What is that one thing that you're going to take action? Because if you're not going to take action tomorrow morning, remember, tomorrow morning you have to take action immediately. What is that one action that you're going to take? That's very, very important, because that's what you're going to write it down on a notebook, which will be of great help to you, because you need to fight with your monkey tomorrow morning. So are you ready? Just go ahead, type what did you learn today, and what is that one thing that you would like to implement immediately tomorrow. And if you have any questions you want me to answer, I'm going to stay for a little more time, another 5 more minutes. I will stay on the line. You can just post a question and I will answer you. Okay. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you very much, Deepak, for sharing. Thank you. And if you have any questions you want me to answer you can just post a question and I will also answer. I'm going to stay here for another 5 more minutes. And thank you, Vani, for sharing. That's a strong purpose to wake up. Thank you very much. Okay. And if you guys have just joined, okay, Bhagya, waking up at the same time every day, whether it is my BNI day or a weekend, it's going to be the same thing. So thank you very much for sharing. Hey, and Kumar, I'm associated with like-minded people and joined my city cycling group. Wow, fantastic. And we have a WhatsApp group and post routes we take every morning. It keeps me excited to get up early to join my friends on cycling. Wow, fantastic. That's what I was just talking some time back. Have a weekend group, cycling group like this, biking group, or any group. I think every city, we have multiple varieties of groups like this, which you can connect yourself with. And Satya has shared, I will rename alarm as Murali. Wake up call. Seriously, brother? That's nice. Very nice. A lot of people have shared. I got a new idea of a weekend partner. Thank you, Coach, by Vinod. Thank you very much, Vinod. Okay. So I hope this session was really useful for you and your family members. Please do share this video, and if you think that you need to learn more, many techniques like this which can help you to increase your productivity, which will help you to increase your decision making capability. If you think that you need to learn a lot of techniques to stay happy and contribute more, my gift to you today for attending this video is becoming part of the Unlimited Happiness community, a free community I've opened. And it's a community of business owners and professionals who have a who are all like-minded people, growth oriented, ready to help and share their knowledge and expertise. It's absolutely free. And I also have a mastermind community in this, which is a paid community, but I would request you to come and explore the free community and see how you can help another human being to become more successful. If you are a giver, if you believe that you can help someone, and if you believe in giving and helping and sharing others, remember, universe also supports you in the same way, reciprocates in the same way. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for being part of this video class on how to wake up early in the morning and become more productive and happy. I will see you in the next interesting class. Stay tuned. This is Murali Sundaram, your happiness coach. Tada, bye-bye. Good night.